Wingard has a new take on a classic for your home entrance area. They are X's and O's.
X's and O's. X's and O's.
I know where you got this.
Where?
You stole it from me.
Oh.
What?
Maybe this. Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's what
Oh, you got me.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Well, Ken, how did you come up with this idea?
Well, I wanted something fresh and new because, you know, hearts are great for Valentine's Day, but sometimes you want something that's going to be a little different and be sort of more embracive. So I assign everything XOXO. Which my friends actually find irritating, but I decided why not?
Because I don't know the origins of one. When I see that, and then they go XOXO, I'm like, well, what does that mean?
Would you like me to edify you?
Would you please?
Yes, it means X's means kisses, zeros mean hugs.
But how? Why does
it came from actually the Middle Ages when everyone would sign with your wax seal or with a pen an X across for the Christianity, for the cross, and then you would kiss it afterwards, showing your love and faith and devotion.
Are you making this up right now?
No, that is true. And then people who also couldn't write would just put an X, but they would also kiss it to prove that it was truly heartfelt. Then later, the O's came along later in America, and it was more of a Jewish origins. When people spoke Yiddish, they didn't want to put the sign of the Christian cross, so they put a sign of an O. So, but it also meant love and sincerity. So it's an interdenominational glory.
Yes, message to everyone.
Message to everyone.
Yes.
That education you paid for is paying off.
See, thank you. Thank you.
Perfect. All right, let's get started. What do we need?
Harvard, Princeton.
Princeton, yeah.
Princeton.
Oh,
there you go.
That hurt.
What, how did I say Harvard? Oh, I'm sorry.
Kelly's here. She's from Yale. I feel so small.
I should have like taken her down.
Yeah, should have just. Great.
All right, well, let's get started.
So what do you need?
Going at it.
How do we do it?
So what we're going to need here is a little bit of burlap ribbon, some raffia, I chose red, and then you're going to need 4 pretty sticks. These are important, so make sure they're nice. I found birch sticks, but any kind of stick in the backyard that's going to be pretty. And then you're going to need 2 wreath forms that will become your O's. Okay. And with these wreath forms, I'm using what I found online, which is this great paper, birch paper. It actually is photo printed to look like birch. It was like $8 online. I'll give you some other options if you can't find this. So first thing we're going to do is cover our wreath forms. I'm just going to take, here I've got these little floral forms. I actually stole these from when you did your hydrangea cupcakes off your carts.
That's where they went.
Yes. Well, you stole them from me.
I stole your hydrangeas.
Hat pins?
No, my
hat pins.
If you don't have these, you can also use just regular pins. And you're just going to wrap it around. Now, if you don't have this, basically what you want to do here is just get this to look like your sticks. So let's say if you're using just brown twigs, you could use a grapevine wreath and then just spray paint the grapevine wreath white. Will give you that same look. When you get to the end,
Stick your little
add
pin
a little
in there.
pin, and then we're just going to finish it off. We're going to start the new one here.
Okay.
You just want them to look consistent, so you could really do it with a couple of different options. I just love this birch paper. You could also do it all in white with a white ribbon and then spray paint sticks white.
Yeah.
Could you put moss on here if you wanted?
You could put moss. Actually, I was going back and forth on whether I wanted to mossify it or not, but I kind of like the cleanness.
You made up a word there.
Mossify. Here,
You can't do that on national television.
Okay, so now we have our birch.
So we've got that, and I've already made a second one down here. So we've got our two O's. Mark's 2 halos.
There you go.
And now we're going to make our kisses. And all we're going to do is get our 2 sticks. You want to make sure that roughly the size of them is roughly the same as your diameter of your O's, so you get consistency. You're going to take your raffia.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking of the circular, but you want it to be
you want
the same
that
distance.
roughly to be the same, exactly,
got it.
so that they will read together.
Yeah, that's the Northern Iowa education versus the Princeton and Yale and Harvard and all the other fancy schools.
Just hold on a second and we can cut. And the way to get this to look nice is you're going to tie it around the 2 here, and then keep wrapping it just around that part of it, as you can see I'm doing, and then switch and do it around the other, if that makes sense. Because then you're going to get the nice little cross mark. It's sort of like when you get the nice grill marks on the steak.
Really?
See, like I threw that in for Christina.
Whole thing. You got me excited all of a sudden. What?
Then give me a little cut there.
All right, there you go.
And then all we're going to do.
Did you feel her drifting off? You had to pull her back.
Pull back. I'm going to mention food. I'm going to mention food. And then we're just going to.
That lobster mac and cheese.
We're losing her.
There we go. So now we've got 1 X, and I've already made one in advance. We've got the 2, and now we're going to install. So why don't you get our X's and O's?
Okay.
And Christina.
Oh, where'd you put the
So
other
what I've done here is I've cut
my
2
reach.
pieces of burlap, one wide and one narrow. And what that's going to do is that's going to give us a little depth. And all we're going to do is come over here. And I've already put, as you can see, 4 nails up on the wall.
Okay.
And we're just going to put these right through here. And with a little staple.
So as you're doing that, I want to know how much you spent on this.
The whole thing came to about $40, but that's only because I bought everything. If I had gone out in the backyard and cut our X's and O's,
Sure.
it would have cost hardly anything.
Oh, how
So
cute is this? This is just the cutest.
Oh, hold on. I put my nails too close together.
Oh, yes, you did.
Oh, we'll see you live and learn.
Oh, dear.
See the Northern Iowa.
Do we have a hammer?
You would have. There we go.
There.
We have a, oh, there's a
There we go.
hammer. We
There
can
is
take-
a hammer.
There we go.
And if it
There
were
we
morning,
go.
we'd hammer in the morning.
And hammer in the evening.
And all
XOXO, everybody. I love you.